Hello everyone, welcome back to SBID, or Sword Breaks It Down, number 12. And I'm here to be talking about, obviously from the last SBID video, the number 11th one, was about the potential possibility that would be so tragic that Spider-Man would not be in the MCU anymore, which would completely destroy canon and would make no sense, especially after that cliffhanger ending. Well, at least for now, and I'm really staying for now, because it's only for two more films technically, another film from him and another crossover film, but he will be back in the MCU once again. Everyone is so ecstatic, everyone's losing their minds, they're so happy, and of course the news was broke by the Variety, and I saw Hollywood Reporter also reported on it. This is pretty big news. So I was thinking of doing SBID video on the Kevin Feige Star Wars situation with him producing, but I thought, you know what, after seeing this news, I was like, I'll mention that probably near the end of this video, but this is the main topic here and everyone's really talking about it. So it looks like they were able to make an agreement, which is pretty great. I mean, I had a feeling they would, and as Grace Randolph put, or to be on the trailer lady as I call her, basically they were doing like a negotiations tactic. Like one side leaked it online to try to intimidate the other, and it was like this big public thing for like a month. Everyone was like, it was really crazy. But this deal, and they already have a release date for July 16th, 2021. At least that's how it stands now. What that means basically is they're gonna have 4 MCU films in 1 year, like, and 4 of the shows on Disney Plus in the same year. That's insane. That's so much content. Like, I mean, if Marvel fatigue is a thing, it's definitely going to be coming soon because, wow. So, but again, I'm really happy. Even Tom Holland was really happy. He posted this on, which I'm not going to play the clip obviously, but basically it was a scene from The Wolf of Wall Street where he's like, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Whoa! And everyone's like, whoa! So, pretty funny stuff, even though obviously he couldn't really talk about the whole situation because he's the actor, so he's like having to just kind of sit on it, but he was able to, I guess, do that. That was funny. But I'm so glad that they were able to come to an agreement, at least for 2 more films. Probably the 2 films are going to wrap up his stay in the MCU, and then he's going to be gone, sadly. But still, it is what it is. Like, at least we get 2 more with him. We could get that complete trilogy. So glad. It makes sense. It doesn't break continuity. And plus, this was such a huge deal. Like, 2 studios that are supposed to be rivals coming together to work on a couple films in the other cinematic universe. That's crazy. And this has benefited Sony really well because Far From Home made $1 billion. It's the highest grossing Sony film ever. Like, it beat Skyfall. It's the highest one ever. So it's pretty insane. And it's just really impressive. And like, the Marvel Studios brand is so popular and so good at this moment that really anything that they put out will make a ton of money. Like, I think, yeah, like the past 3 films all made $1 billion at least. So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, this is some pretty unique. It's pretty good news. I kind of at a loss for words. Like, everyone's really talked about this so much and all, but I just thought I had to, get a video out and everything because, like, I wanted to have some closure on the last video so that when people come back and look, they'll be like, why didn't he talk about it when he talked about when it broke and all? That's kind of like what I did with the James Gunn situation. That was actually my first SBID video of him getting fired, but then I did a video about, I didn't redo it when he came back, but I did it when he did that interview talking about how he felt and stuff. That was such a great interview, by the way, guys. So I just thought I should give a video here, give some of my thoughts on it. A lot of the actors as well are like, good to have you back, Tom, and so glad to see you back, and stuff like that. And like, I see some fans are like annoyed. They're like, oh, it's only for 2 films. I'm like, be glad that he's back at all. Like, seriously, guys, like, those people annoy me. I'm sorry. But I also see everyone's like, Disney lost and blah 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 blah. I'm like, let's be clear here, both sides were dumb in this whole situation. Let's not just blame it on Disney, even though that's what everyone loves to do because Disney's so popular and they're so big. But it was both sides' fault because what I heard is that Disney was just trying to do a negotiation tactic and Sony just left. And I was like, so, but what I did hear is that this Disney, since I will get back into it from, at least from the Grace Randolph's video, which was really good on the whole situation. If you want to check it out, it's on her channel beyond the trailer. But her video about it was the thing that did this deal in for them to, get back to the table to finally finish it off was the Star Wars news that Kevin Feige was going to produce a Star Wars movie. So that pretty much had a big impact because he is so busy with so much stuff, like all this Marvel stuff. He has Spider-Man back. Now he's doing like a Star Wars show. Like what on earth? How's he able to do all this stuff? It's pretty crazy. So I'm really glad. I mean, if he, like, I'm not saying I hate the new Star Wars movies, but I mean, I really liked Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Rogue One was, Solo was kind of trash, I'm not gonna lie. So if he can make a fantastic Star Wars movie, bring us back to the good days, I'll be pretty stoked. That'll be pretty great. And it would pretty much cement, like he's already cemented as one of the greatest producers ever, but this would cement him as probably the greatest because to make Marvel Studios the brand it is today and to somehow fix Star Wars with all the fans being divided and everything, and the higher ups trashing the fans. Like, it's been a mess. So I really hope he's able to do something there. But yeah, those are my thoughts, mostly on the Spider-Man situation, but I want to give a touch of my thoughts on the Kevin Feige being in Star Wars for producing at least. So what do you all think of the video? Please comment down below and hit the subscribe button. If you want to hit the bell as well to get notified when I upload, that'll be pretty great. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's SoraSable or @SableSorer. Again, thank you all so much for watching. And I'm positive my next video will be Joker. I'm seeing it sometime next week. I'm not gonna say when, but it's gonna be, the video will be out soon. Trust me. All right, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you. Bye.